Once again, y'all, welcome to Carolina Working. I am OGP Rose. And I'm back with another episode with my guy DJ Prime Tech, live at Live Oak Studios, Prime Tech Studios, Live Oak ENT on Wally Block. I know where we are. You know where we always are. In the center of everything, the heartbeat, the pulse of the city, man. This is where we are. This is what we have been. This is what we have strived to become. And y'all, we are here now. In the middle of a storm. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything, man. But first, I just want to ask y'all to like, share, subscribe to content. Y'all see the Live OENT Prime Tech Studios? Oh, excuse me. I'm taking a sip. Boy, I had a dry spot. That was a dry spot, boy. Okay. When y'all see this content, man, y'all like, share, subscribe, man. The content, man. Prime Tech Studios, Live Oak Media, Live Oak ENT, or P Rose, OGP Rose, obviously godly, on all platforms. Wherever you can find me, find us at. Like, share, subscribe to content, y'all. We here for you. And hey, look, y'all keep us buzzing, man. Y'all keep us moving, so we gonna keep on moving. Prime Tech, how you feeling, my boy? Cooling as ever, man. It's been a good week for you? As usual. How the gyms doing? Ruby Lynn and the gyms. Shout out to Ruby Lynn and the gyms. Hey, look, phenomenal album already out on all platforms. Ruby also has the dance studio here on Park Lane. So if you have an interest of having your children learn how to dance, like classical dance, along with everything else too, Ruby is really an artist, and she's really trained in the arts of dancing and things of that nature. So, with her singing and all that kind of stuff, it come full circle, but she is definitely a dancer. Her and the gyms, you know what I'm saying? Rachel, Nani, that's what they do. Them girls dance, they perform, and they it's their craft. They're certified in what they do. They don't just do it for the fun of it. They are literally professionals. They study this thing. So if you have girls, boys who want to learn to dance and take it seriously, you know what I'm saying, get a craft with it, y'all come over here to Wally Block. Y'all come over here with 73. What's the address, bro? 7317 Park Lane Road. You'll see where it says Live OENT. The dance studio is right there with Ruby and the gyms. They'll be performing and putting on and working with kids to give them dancing skills. That's what they do, man, and they're phenomenal at what they do. Every time I see them, I say, "What you doing, Ruby? What y'all doing? Y'all know what we doing? 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8." That's what they do every day, all day. So the girls phenomenal in what they do. And the Gyms album, her and the Gyms album is out now on all platforms. The main character, Ruby Lynn, the main character, phenomenal project. Check it out if you haven't already. Ruby Lynn, the Ruby Lynn and the Gyms, out now. Oh, and the podcast, Ruby Lynn and the Gyms podcast. It's main character. That's what it's called. The main character podcast is already on the way. How many episodes already out? 1 episode already out, and you can find that on Prime Tech Studios, on Live Oak ENT, or on Ruby Lynn's page. Okay, The Ruby Lynn on YouTube.com is where you can find the main character podcast with Ruby Lynn and the Gyms. All right, shout out to my boy Raylo Squad, who just graduated, got his license in his in what he got, HVAC, man. He's a phenomenal artist also, but you know what I'm saying, we always push each other to do and strive to do greater things. The music, this is an art form. We love to do it, but you also have to have a life to provide for yourself, to provide for these things that we love to do. And we are artists by spirit and by nature, but we still are human beings, and we are in a society where we have to goddamn get up and go get it. So congrats to that young man for going to get his degree in HVAC and already on the way to starting his business and getting the rock and the rolling, man. Shout out to you. Anyway, I'm going to give a lot more shout outs along the way, but we just getting this thing rock and rolling, y'all. Once again, welcome to the one and the only Carolina is Working. And that's what I'm going to talk about. The works of Carolina. As you all know, we it's world news at this point. Most definitely national news. The young man that was shot down at the Shell gas station right up the street from here on Park Lane Road, man. They're doing a vigil for him as of right now. It started at about 6:30. They're doing a vigil for him. If you're out and about, well, by the time you hear this, it'll be late, it'll be done. But they down there showing love, y'all. They down there remembering, supporting the family, putting their arms around the people who are affected. It's a time for the city of Columbia, South Carolina. It's definitely a time, man. I'm impressed by the unity, by the sheer vigilance to get out and make your voices heard at a time like this. We must salute the youth for wanting to speak out when one of yours is hurt or injured. It's worth speaking. It's worth, like, what the hell's going on with us out here? What's going on? Not only what's going on with us out here, like what's going on in our community, what's going on in our own backyard, where you live, what's going on? We have to really, like me, I'm raising children, man. And anybody who's a parent, you look through a different set of lenses when you look outside your window. You look outside not only for what you are gonna come across, but for what your children may come across in their walk. Because one day you will not be the one holding their little hands, crossing the streets with them, walking them to the school buses and things of that nature. They will be young adults, teenagers, adults, and they'll be out here navigating this plane on their own. And it's a scary place, y'all. It's scary. As a parent, it's a scary place to know that one day your kids will be out here, maybe walking through a store and get into an argument with a store owner or any adult. You know what I'm saying? Because even down to the Trayvon thing way back, altercations can happen with our children. Because people, especially these kids now, these kids are eating better than we ever ate. So they're getting larger than we, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I ate for 5'6". My 13-year-old crawling up on me now. You know what I'm saying? My oldest son, hey, that boy, they'd have jumped down there 6 foot on me. You know what I'm saying? My daughter taller than me, you know what I'm saying? All my kids, the point is, I was just laughing about that because it's about perception. Like, I tell my kids, right, when you leave this house, you are a kid. You are a loved kid in this house. You can't expect to be a loved kid outside these walls. The people are gonna perceive you different in different rooms that you step in, and I just want you to be aware of your surroundings wherever you go outside of this house. You know what I'm saying? And I hope everybody moves with their children in the same form of fashion, man. We gotta give our kids a sense of situational awareness that kind of protects them when they're out from us. It ain't 100%, but it's the best we could do as parents, allowing our kids to become adults in this world of ours, man. And like I said, it's just not in South Carolina. It's the world we live in at this point, y'all. So if anything, I want to give a big shout out to all the parents who covering their kids and just praying over the babies of this city or this state. Praying over the babies of the world, man. Just the babies deserve a chance, y'all. The babies deserve a chance to grow up and make mistakes, and bounce back from them. The babies deserve a chance to make mistakes and bounce back from them. And that's just a fact, man. Where would we be if we were taken out by every mistake that we made or every altercation that we had, man? I get it. The world is the world, man. Things happen, man. But, that some things definitely could be avoided. And what happened with that young man down there at the Shell gas station from Mr. Child definitely could have been avoided. So listen, I move to enlighten children, enlighten adults also, man, to step outside and, talk to the young ones, man. Try to instill some of this game that we got before us. You know what I'm saying? If you have any game imparted to you, give some game away to these kids, man. Give them some situational awareness what I'm saying? Hopefully they develop some spider senses. You know what I'm saying? But I get that nobody's fearful as they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect nobody to be, especially when you write. That young man felt like he needed to defend himself and talking shit. But still, that man pulled a pistol on a 14-year-old and draw down, man. It's wrong. Flat out, it's wrong. That young man should still be alive. And that's the facts of the matter. But once again, hey, y'all, we here at Carolina Working. So there's a few things I do want to highlight. Big shout out to Bella at Bella's Mini Mart. Y'all is wide open. She got everything you need. She got lottery. Now she got alcohol. She definitely got the snacks. And look, huh? Oh, my bad. She got beer and wine. Don't come here looking for no liquor. She got beer and wine. And she got the snacks. All the goodies that you will find behind the counter. She got your cigars, your cigarillos, you know what I'm saying, your prophylactic, the things you will find at a good neighborhood community store. Man, y'all come shop with Bella at the Bella's Mini Mart, man, right here at 7317 Park Lane Road, man. She there. What's her hours? About 11? Okay, 7 to 11 is the hours, man. Bella, if you see this, correct me. You know what I'm saying? I'll come back on here and correct us. I'll correct everybody in the next episode. But 7 to 11, if I'm not mistaken, are Bella's Mini Marts open hours. Pull up, shop with the fam, and y'all like, share, subscribe, vibe with the tribe. I'm going to keep saying that. We are here for you. Also, OG Loyalty drops his final project. My boy, he say that man, but my boy, you know what I'm saying? You hear, you know what I'm saying? One thing about rappers, you know what I'm saying? You say your piece, you take a break, and then all it takes is a beat to get you back on your shit, and you be like, man, I got something to say, man. So, but this time around, OG Loyalty, my boy Wiley says he's dropping his last project, No More Loyalty. Listen, he has a slew of music up on his belt. If you type in OG Loyalty albums, you're going to see how many projects this guy done dropped over the last 5 years. I think 5 years he been dropping them consistently. Of course, we've been rapping for a long time. Me and this guy, man, we go way back, man. We've been spitting and rapping and doing this thing in this city of Columbia forever. You know what I'm saying? But when we got serious about it, and when we finally started putting together projects, man, he was already in the mix. Man. So as I think right now he probably got about eight or nine albums. But y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But what I'm saying is, look for the project. It's coming soon. OG Loyalty, No More Loyalty. He got a lot to say. It's already out now. It's out now. In stores now. Matter of fact, I would advise you, come pull up to the store, 7317, get you a physical copy, man. Come download that. You got the little the barcode thing. You can just hit it, get it on your phone. Well, I know you were talking about physical copies. So anyway, pull up when you come through and shop at Bella's Mini Mart. Go in the back, holler at Wally, get you a copy of the album. Let him know what you think about it. He's talking that talk. You know, he coming with the bars, the metaphors, the slick punchlines. He gonna do that. That's what he do. Hey, y'all, man, look, once again, like, share, subscribe, vibe with the tribe, Live Oak ENT and Entertainment and Media is still putting that work in. OGP Rose Project is on the way. I don't have an official drop date yet, but I got too much music, man. But me, I be trying to be a perfectionist, you know what I'm saying? They always tell me all the time, man, just drop that shit, man. So I got a nice little selection that I just need to go and push it on out, man. But I need my team to go and give me the green light to let me know this here ready to goddamn fly, and I can jump on stages and step outside and perform this stuff at will. Kind of follow Prime Tech while he doing his shows and jump out there and perform for him and the family. You gotta check my playlist, man. Let me know what I'm rocking with. I'm trying to get the world some bangers, man. I don't want to just give everybody P-Rose rapping. I've been rapping too long, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna do, bro. So anyway, OG Loyalty, No More Loyalty, out now. Pull up to 7317 at the shop at Bella's Mini Mart and get you a live physical copy. It's out now. I'm gonna give a shout out to Let me give a shout out to Chevrolet Unlock. Sir, you showed up in a way that I didn't expect. Actually, any leader, anybody with any title in the city, I ain't expected them to show up. I expected no one to show up. To stand on a cause that I really think is important to everybody, because we all are parents. We all have children. We all have grandkids. We got aunts, we got nieces, nephews, little cousins. This could have been anybody, any part of anybody's family. The fact that a young man lost his life, and it got the city in the uproar, you showed up. You showed up and you stood in the middle of Park Lane Road and spoke your piece. Sir, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. That was a beacon of light when it comes to people in leadership in this city. That means somebody, in my eyes, that means somebody at the top gives a shit. Somebody cares. Somebody understands that this unrest in the city has to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? It has to be addressed. And I appreciate that. The Live Oak media team and family appreciate that. Live Oak, period. We appreciate what you represented and how you represented yourself. And you walked, you stood in the middle of the street, and you gave everybody a voice, and you listened, and you spoke your piece, and you tried to add some understanding to the madness of what we're feeling at this moment. You did the best you could, sir, and I appreciate that. You did more than most. Matter of fact, you did more than everybody. I stand on that. You did more than everybody. Because it's a whole lot of people I felt like should have been there. As much as they're in everybody's pockets and other places. I felt like they should have been there. But hey, I commend you, sir. On to the next. I want to give I said it already, but I'm going to say it again. Shout out to the youth of the city for exercising their voice during frustrated times, man. You know, a few generations will go by, or a few years go by, where a lot of shit can happen in the city and nobody says nothing. You know, it's like a slap on the wrist. Like nobody actually gets affected. No matter how many L's we see communities take, no matter how many people we see get mowed down by gunfire, no matter how many people we see get just abused in the city, I'm amazed at Columbia, South Carolina, man. I'm amazed at Columbia, South Carolina. Columbia, South Carolina has a voice. Columbia, South Carolina has a voice. Y'all made it national. Y'all spoke y'all piece. And I got to work this morning and I opened up my laptop, and on national news, I saw my people in the middle of Park Lane Road raising hell. Not burning shit down, not kicking over shit, not waving no guns, but raising hell because a 14-year-old lost his life in the city they love. That's worth mentioning, and I commend every last one of y'all for that. That means the youth are rising. Y'all are becoming wise. Y'all are growing. Y'all already woke. y'all the woke generation. Y'all are more aware of things than we ever were. And y'all are moving as a unit to actually create and move things towards change. I say that because Leon Locke was moved to come out to sit down, not even sit down, come out to talk to y'all. Y'all invoke that energy. Y'all invoke that energy for somebody at his stature to come down and talk about the issues that we're dealing with. Because we definitely have an issue. And I think we're gonna start getting some recourse if we stay on these lines moving forward, y'all. But I had a few guests. Everybody kind of chilling, doing their own little thing outside or whatever. So me and Prime Tech, we got rocking and rolling, y'all, because there's a lot going on. Once again, we are still on Park Lane Road. There's a lot going on still to this day. Right now, they're doing the vigil down the street. So you can best believe Park Lane is a very busy street as we speak right now. A lot of people are outside. They lighting candles. They down there. You might have some people giving some words down there. It's a lot going on, y'all. The spirit is moving through the city. And if you ain't got nothing going on, man, by the time you hear this, it'll be too late. I say it again, but I hope you're down there. But is there anything I need to tap on? I had a few questions. Matter of fact, I'm gonna run through these questions. I'm gonna ask y'all this, and y'all answer this in the comments. Y'all run this. Address it however you see fit. Is the church still our shelter in times like these? I sat down and thought about these because there was a time where our neighborhoods felt safe, and we had places to go to, and people to speak for us to the higher ups, to attempt to get some reprimand, get something going on, to get some peace bringing, to get some justice. Do we still have that within the church? Are the pastors expected to stand up in times of unrest? Are the pastors expected to stand up in times of unrest in our city? Especially when it comes to the children. Y'all lead community, y'all lead congregations, y'all already lead people. And if so, why are they not here? Why are they not down the street? Why have none spoken up? And if some may have, I have heard or seen nobody. So it's just a question. Y'all answer that down in the comments. And I'm gonna kill it with these few right here, y'all. Do you love your city? If you're from South Carolina, especially Columbia, South Carolina, I want to know, do you love your city? Do you love your state? Do you love where you're from? If you do, drop it in the comments. Let the world know you love where you come from, man. I think we all should have some pride about our own backyard. And I think that's really the source of a lot of our issues. We don't give ourselves enough grace. We don't give ourselves enough. We go through so much. We tend to be a little narcissistic in our love giving. There was a time in the South where they said you can always walk in the South and somebody will always speak to you walking down the street. Man, them times have changed, man. I mean, these days you walk down the sidewalk, people don't speak. It's almost like New York City, man. Hey, how you doing, sir? What the fuck you mean, kid? What the fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean? What's up? You know what I'm saying? I feel it's getting like that here in South Carolina, man. And we better than that, y'all. I mean, and this ain't no knock to New York, I'm just saying, because they have their reasons for being the way they are. But we've always been like family and culture driven in the South, especially I can say in South Carolina. I know like in Charleston, you got places like Florence, King Street, Mullins, Marion, low country spots, you know what I'm saying? St. Helena, you know what I'm saying? Holly Hill, like big on culture, y'all. And big on family, because in a lot of these places, everybody know everybody. So everybody always spoke. Everybody grew up with everybody. You knew who they was. Some people around here, they've been friends since they have been in elementary school, and we now in our 40s, and they still kick it and rock with each other, man. Just that's how deep it is in South Carolina. But yeah, do you love your city? Do you love your state? Why? And drop it in the comments, y'all. And if you don't like it, what do you not like about South Carolina? Put that in the comments also. Why? Because I feel like we got work to do, man. I think we got PR work to do. I think y'all got us fucked up. Y'all don't know what South Carolina is, man. South Carolina, like all other places too, we've been through some things. And we still living with the vibration of things that have happened to other people who was just in the past. We still kind of trying to shake off the dust of things that didn't physically happen to us, but things that were kind of put on us over the generation, just hearing the stories and kind of thinking that's the way we had to be. And you know what I mean? Just culture, passing down, what they call it, generational trauma. Yeah, that's real, y'all, that's real. But I think this is the generation that's gonna shake all that off, man. I think this is the generation, y'all the smartest, y'all the quickest, y'all the wittiest. Y'all definitely have a better hold on the planet than my generation had. We follow a lot of rules. Y'all will be the ones who break them to make them better. I see a lot of change happening with this generation, man. I love the voice. Just moving forward, man. Carolina is working, y'all, and I love what I see happening. I love what I see happening. Once again, shout out Leon Lott. Goddamn Richland County showed up and kind of held things down, even though they ain't had to act up. Leon Lott came out, said some words was given back. Everybody got their piece out, and I hope we can move forward become a better community, y'all. Once again, y'all know where to find me. Carolina Working, YouTube.com, Live Oak Media, Prime Tech Studios. We out here on Park Lane at Wiley Block, 7317 Park Lane. You can find us down there at Bella Mini Mart, where I'm probably gonna go cop me a Michelob Light and one of her drinks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give me some peanuts. If you don't know nothing about Bella Peanuts, y'all come over here, get you some of them peanuts, man. Them peanuts is crack. I promise you. Get you some of them peanuts, man. But anyway, like I said, man, like, share, subscribe, vibe with the tribe, man. OGP Rose, I am out, y'all. Love y'all. Carolina Working.